Good morning, fourth graders. This morning we're going to read a passage that is titled, Why Did Europeans Explore? A little bit of background knowledge to build up to this short article is the one that we read about immigrants. It was titled Coming to the USA. And by now you should have all read that article. That article was talking about immigrants and what an immigrant is. An immigrant is a person who leaves their own country and comes to another country. They're looking for work, or they're looking for a better way of life, or they're looking for a change. The particular people group that we're going to study about are the Europeans and why they wanted to explore and find a better way of life. So we're first going to read this article that's sitting in front of you, and then you will answer a 3-question quiz on Canvas that is attached to this assignment whenever you are done. And then after this, there's going to be 2 more lessons talking about Europeans and some explorers that founded America. To explore is to travel for adventure or discovery. Years ago, European countries sent explorers on land and water routes for various reasons. Many hoped to discover the Northwest Passage, a faster and safer trade route to the Indies, but none of the explorers achieved that goal. Others hoped to find riches, gold, spices, to increase power, to gain land, and even to spread religious beliefs. 3 explorers Spain chose to fund were Christopher Columbus, Vasco Núñez de Balboa, and Juan Ponce de Leon. Columbus sailed across the Atlantic in hopes of finding the Northwest Passage. Instead, he landed in what we now know as North America. Columbus died believing he had landed in the Indies. Balboa is best known for being the first European to reach the Pacific Ocean. Later, he was accused of treason and beheaded. Ponce de Leon sailed with Columbus on Columbus's second expedition, but later led his own. He landed in St. Augustine, Florida, as he searched for riches and for the fountain of youth. He found neither. John Cabot and Henry Hudson were sponsored by England. Cabot landed in present-day Canada and claimed it for England. Hudson sailed west and farther north than explorers before him. He is known for discovering the Hudson Bay, the Hudson River, and the Hudson Strait. His crew grew angry with him and set him adrift at sea. Jacques Cartier sailed for France and is best known for discovering the St. Louis River. I know that this passage talked a lot about a lot of different kinds of explorers. The one that I want you to focus on is Christopher Columbus and what he did. Okay, so before Christopher Columbus sailed, he was wanting to find the Northwest Passage. He was hoping that he would discover that and he would find faster and trade routes to the Indies. Okay, but whenever Columbus set out and he found land, he actually found North America. But it says inside this passage that Christopher Columbus died still thinking and believing that he landed in the Indies. Okay, so the next thing that the next article that we're going to read after you get done with this assignment is all about Christopher Columbus and a little bit about his voyage and what he discovered. And then after that, there'll be one more assignment for you to do about something called the Lost Colony. And it's a very interesting article that you'll want to read about. The next thing that you need to do is you need to answer the 3-question quiz that is on Canvas. Remember, you can use your article to help you answer those questions.